final race of Tuesday at Henley Royal Regatta 2023 on the stake boats. This is the Britannia Challenge Cup between Tideway Scullers School on the left-hand side of your screen and City of Bristol on the right-hand side of your screen. Let's go Bristol, we hear as we enter those first few strokes, and I think that spurred them on to jump out to a lead off the start ahead of Tideway Scullers.
Yeah, so these are coxed fours for those people who have not watched that much rowing before. So there is a cox lying down inside each of these boats. So we should get them pretty well steered, as you can see it here. This is the City of Bristol Rowing Club in the green in front of us, and they've got out to a decent start. This is their top ranked boat from the club. So they're going to have high expectations as we see them trying to get away here, trying to shake off this crew from Tideway Scullers. But I think Scullers have come back a little bit since they've come out of the top of the island.
I think they have come back, and I'm sure the cox there of the Tideway Scullers School, Jaraj Sagu in the cox seat, who will be trying to lock that bow ball to that 3/4 of a length and say, look, don't let this slip, don't let it get to more than this, and start to close back.
Well, we could be in for a fantastic race here to close out day one, the Tuesday here at Henley. As we look on the far side, it is the City of Oxford, but that Tideway Scullers crew, you said lock it at 3/4 of a length. If anything, they've done better. They've come back, they're probably half a length down, the crew from Tideway Scullers. Now we're going through the halfway point. Now we're going past Forley. It's the toughest part of the race, and here we see them slide pretty much side by side. I think Oxford still have a tiny lead at the 3/4 mile, so more or less 3/4 of the race gone. Plenty yet to come.
Oh, we could be treated to a real ding-dong here at the final race of the day. They've waited all day for this race, Greg. I mean, I don't know whether you've ever raced in the kind of final races of the day, but it's, you know, it's a long time to wait, so you really got to put on a show. No,
they will have been very nervous, sitting, waiting around the boat tent enclosure, seeing the other boats come and go, seeing people having to take their riggers off, carry their boats out to the trailer. But which one of these two will be removing the riggers from their boat? At the moment, I still don't know whether that boat will be heading for Bristol or heading for Mortlake. Will it be Bristol who get through this? Will it be the crew from Tideway Scullers? For me, still anyone's race here.
Yeah, Tideway Scullers, I think, have just got a little bit more time on the way forward, don't they? Bristol look like they're getting onto the next stroke really quickly, which can do you good through the first part of the race, but often you can burn out, right? So they're really lively. They're getting right back onto the next stroke, and you can see that from that great shot there. A little look from the bow seat there, Marcus Yarwood.
Yeah, Marcus Yarwood, like you said, he took to take a little look there to the right. He's had a very difficult year. He's had a back injury, a wrist injury, a rib injury, but he's delighted to have forced his way back into this top-ranked boat. He says the three men in front of him are bigger than him, 15 to 25 kilos stronger than him, but he punches above his weight, and he's keeping in that bow seat, keeping them going, and trying to resist the pressure coming from Tideway Scullers.
This is a big lead here. If they can maintain it for the City of Bristol, this would be a big win for them over and above the crew that row on the Tideway stretch. And I think that a little glance across there from the cox of Tideway Scullers, you can see her eyes there as she makes that call, and they just look like they're levering now, don't they? They're lifting up. You can almost see the glutes working to lift them out of the boat, and a little bit more lock on here from TSS.
Yeah, that's right. Tideway Scullers trying to make that final move. We've still got the enclosures. We can looking out of our window. There's still plenty of race course in front of us. The big question is, will it be Tideway Scullers boat trailer that's going to go down to the M4 and turn left, or will it be the Bristol boat trailer that's going to go down to the M4 and turn right and take one of these boats home at the end of Tuesday at Henley?
Well, at the moment, it's Tideway Scullers that need to climb that mountain to overhaul and row through in the final stages. And like I say, I feel like Tideway Scullers have just had that little bit more room to go. Bristol, a little bit less space at the top of the pyramid to get that rating up. But we'll wait and see. We're into the final few hundred metres now. You can spy the deck chairs on the banks. This final race of the day in the Britannia Challenge Cup. And it's still City of Bristol leading Tideway Scullers.
Well, here we go, coming down to the line at this rate of striking, passing this camera. I think it's about 10 strokes to go to the line. I think something would have to go wrong in the Bristol boat for Scullers to get through. but there is still race course. Scullers are still coming back at them. What is going to happen here? Bristol on the left, Tideway Scullers on the right. Who's going to get this one?
The final opportunity here for Tideway Scullers. City of Bristol lost in the semi-final of the Brit in 2009, and they'll make it through to another day here in this event ahead of Tideway Scullers. And you can see the effort that took. It was well worth the wait till the final race of the day to produce that effort, and they will see the Wednesday of Henley Royal Regatta 2023 in this Britannia Challenge Cup.